If you plan on pulling your Social Security benefit before your full retirement age and you plan to continue working your full time job, then you may not be doing yourself any favors. In this video, I'm going to explain why. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Derek Coffey, and I'm the founder of FWP. And if you do plan on pulling your Social Security benefit before your full retirement age and you plan to continue earning money from your employer, then you may be shocked when your Social Security benefit equals zero. If you weren't aware, the Social Security Administration limits the amount of money that you can earn and still receive your Social Security benefit before your full retirement age. There are two limits that you need to be aware of, the first of which lasts from age 62 all the way up through the year before you hit your full retirement age. The second limit only applies to the year that you turn your full retirement age. And before we go any further and get into the specifics of those limits, I want you to understand what earned income is. Earned income is money that you earn from an employer and you have to pay FICA taxes on. Any money that you receive from a pension, from your annuities, from your investment accounts, all of that money does not count towards this earning limit. It's only the money that you earn from your employer. So if you do pull your Social Security benefit before your full retirement age, the maximum amount of money that you can earn in 2024 is $22,320. Now, if you have a job that pays you more than that, then the Social Security Administration is going to begin reducing the benefit that you receive for $1 of every $2 that you earn over that limit. So for every $2 over that earnings cap that you make, your Social Security benefit is going to be reduced by $1. To give you an example of how this works, let's say that you pull your Social Security benefit at age 62 and that monthly benefit is $1,400. You continue working and you earn $30,000 from your employer. To figure out what your reduction is going to be, we're going to take that $30,000 and subtract from it the $22,320, which is that limit. This is going to give us $7,680 that you earned over the limit. If we divide that by 2, that's going to equate to a reduction of $3,840. Now, don't worry, you're not going to lose that benefit. What happens is the Social Security Administration will take that money and move it to your full retirement age. So at that point, they're going to recalculate what your benefit should be, and then you'll get reimbursed for the benefits that you lost. Now, if you do plan on working and earning well over this earnings limit, then I would urge you to reconsider pulling your Social Security benefit early. Having to worry about Social Security recalculating your benefit later on in your life, as well as having to deal with the potential benefit cuts that could be coming in 2033, it's going to create a lot of undue stress. So if you do plan on working and you anticipate making more than that earnings limit, then I would urge you to push off filing for your Social Security benefit. Now, there are some people where pulling that benefit and earning close to that earnings limit is a good idea. If you hate your job and you're only hanging on to get your Social Security benefit, then you could use this system to your advantage. So if we keep going with that same example, and we had an individual that was bringing home the $1,400 a month from Social Security, that's going to give them $16,800 per year of Social Security income. Now, let's say that they go and find a job that's going to pay them $22,000 a year. That way they stay under that earnings limit. We add the $22,000 of part-time income, and that's going to give them $38,800 per year of income. So as opposed to having to overdraw their retirement accounts potentially too early in their retirement, they could leave the job that they hate, go find a part-time job that they enjoy, work that part-time job and still receive income without reducing their benefit, and leave their invested accounts alone. Those invested accounts can grow for as long as they need to. Now, this is going to work even better if this individual is married. If they're married and their spouse is going to continue working, then that's not going to affect the amount of Social Security that they receive. The earnings limit only applies to you, the individual. So if you're married and your spouse continues working, they can earn as much money as they want. It's not going to affect the amount of Social Security that you receive. But it would also work if your spouse is in the same situation. If they absolutely hate their job and they're only holding on for Social Security as well, they could take this same path. If we had that married couple and they decided to do the exact same thing, we could multiply this by 2, and this allows them to earn $77,600 per year of income without their Social Security benefits being reduced. Now, sure, you have to take into account taxes, so let's say taxes are 10% effectively. Doing this leaves them with $69,480 of net income that they can retire on. The other limit that we discussed is what happens the year you turn your full retirement age. The year you hit your full retirement age, there is still an earnings limit, but it's much more generous than what it is before your full retirement age. As of 2024, that limit is $59,520. Now, if you anticipate earning more than that, then the reduction is going to be $1 for every $3 that you earn over that limit. So the year you hit your full retirement age, you have a lot more flexibility when it comes to the amount of money that you can earn before your Social Security benefit is affected. Now, what I want you to keep in mind is that when your birthday falls is also going to play a factor in how much money you can earn. If you have an early birthday, meaning January, February, March, April, May, and even into June, then you're probably not going to be in a situation where your benefit may be reduced. Even if you earned $120,000, if your birthday's in June, you're going to earn from January through May $50,000. So you're getting close to that limit, but you're not going to go over it. And the reason this is because beginning in June, even though you're going to make an additional $10,000 of salary, it doesn't count. Once you reach your full retirement age, you can bring in as much earned income as you want, and it's not going to affect your Social Security payment. It's going to affect how much of your benefit is going to be subject to taxes, but it's not going to reduce the amount of benefit that you receive. Now, if you had a late birthday, so let's say your birthday was in November, even if you only earned $80,000, you do have to worry about some level of reduction. So from January through October, your salary would be $66,600. This is going to be more than that $59,250 that the Social Security Administration allows you to earn. So if we subtract from it the $59,250, that's going to leave you with an overage of $7,140. If we divide that by 3, because your reduction is $1 for every $3 that you earn over that limit, then you're going to have a couple of months where you're not going to receive a Social Security check because it's going to be reduced by $2,380. Understanding how these earnings limits can affect your income in retirement is what's going to tell you when you should pull your Social Security benefit. If you're going to continue working and you're going to earn well more than that earnings limit, then it makes no mathematical sense for you to pull your benefit. Now, for the right people in the right situation, you can pull your benefit early and continue working on a part-time basis. As long as you don't go over that income limit, everything's going to be fine. But for the majority of people, it will not make any sense for you to pull your benefit early and continue to work full-time. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. If this video or any of the other videos that I've put out has provided you value, then hit that subscribe button. If you know someone that's planning to pull their benefit early, but they're not planning to retire from their full-time job, then send this video to them. At least it'll help alleviate the surprise of their Social Security benefit being nothing. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. I'll talk to you soon.